learners, welcome back to the session of week 10 Greater Noida. So, learners, today we'll discuss about the step 6 of the cause and effect diagram. And earlier we have discussed about the all 5 steps of cause and effect diagram, and in step 5 we have discussed that we have to evaluate the possible causes of the problem that is happening within the organization. Okay, and we have also identified the subgroup causes. Okay, and we identified the factor for which the problem is arising, like we have discussed about the machine, material, people and method. Okay, so moving forward to step 6. The step 6, as I told earlier in the last session, that in step 6 we have to verify the true problem cause. Okay, so how to verify this true problem cause? There is a rule known as 80/20 rule. Okay, 80/20 rule is there. By that we can easily verify the true problem cause, and this rule will be applying in this step. Okay, in step 6 we'll be applying this 80/20 rule. Okay, so after applying this rule, we will select the causes that is more likely to contribute in the true problem cause. Okay, like as we discussed the machine. Okay, we discussed about the machine, that the machine is the factor for what the problem is arising. Okay, so in machine, maybe the recent changes or variation is maybe some parts in the machine, the organization has changed recently. So we will now identify the more likely contribution to the problem. Okay, suppose the parts we have changed, for that the problem is arising, so the more likely contribution of to the problem will be the parts of the machine. Okay, now after selecting the causes that will be more likely to contribute to the problem, we will now further investigate. Okay, we will now further investigate that is the problem that we identified is literally the true problem cause or the true root cause, okay, of the problem or not. Okay, and until we don't find or identify the true root cause, we will continue to investigate further. Okay, we will continue this process. All right, so in this step 6 we will do this, and we will verify the true problem cause, and after we identify the true root cause, we are able to identify the true root cause, then our check and cause and effect diagram will be fulfilled with all its variations. Okay, our cause and effect diagram will be ready. So from this cause and effect diagram, we will able to identify the true root cause. Okay, the organization will be easily able to find the true root cause of the problem that is happening with. Now that we have learned about the cause and effect diagram, and we have discussed about all the steps of cause and effect diagram, that is up to 6 steps we have read about cause and effect diagram, and what we need to identify the problem. Okay, now moving forward, we will discuss about check sheets. What is check sheets? Okay, so check sheet is nothing but a prepared form or log that is used to collect or record data or information. Okay, so for the identification of the problem, we need to know about the problem. Okay, we need to know about the problem, so that we have to collect information or data about the problem that is arising. Okay, or that is happening within an organization. So for that we need check sheets. Okay, check sheet is a form, is a kind of table also. It can be said as a kind of table also, that we need to record or collect information about the problem. And check sheets are generally versatile. Okay, check sheets are generally versatile, and we can use it, the organization can use it anytime whenever they need a information or data about the problem or the issue that is happening. Okay, so check sheets are generally versatile. So what we have to do when we are making a check sheet, we just have to make a table and we have to put in the information or the data we